Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
So, you tell us about your name, the work that you do, and yeah, let's start with this.
Yeah, I'm Kushagra, and we are a part of Tadpole Projects Pvt Ltd. We are a startup that's incubated in IIT Delhi, and what we do is we convert normal cars into electric cars, and our aim is making electric vehicles without adding new vehicles. So what we do is retrofitting. We take your normal car, your everyday car, your premium car, your vintage car, whatever it is, you name the vehicle, and we are into retrofitting it. We remove the engine and we provide you affordable electric solution.
It seems like a direct challenge to Tesla, is it?
It might be, but right now we are in that stage that we are trying to scale up, we are trying to grow, and at some point of time we might. We might.
Absolutely, and I wish you all the best for that. And do we call it like Tadpole project? Am I saying it right?
Yes, Tadpole projects, because in our head, like Tadpole initially was started by a founder, and he had this idea of like there it was started off with a simple GST bill, right? That was the first initial aim of it. But later on, it came out to be something completely different. Tadpole Projects is a venture that is doing something very different. Is people have this belief in us, this brand that we are trying to build. Incubated in IIT Delhi, we have to keep up that quality. We have to keep up that brand. We are trying to build something that, whatever, like something impossible you're thinking, ki, okay, you can't retrofit a car, you can't retrofit a vintage car, a premium car. We're out for that. We're gunning for that. We're getting that. And the first vintage vehicle that was converted in India was done by a founder. And the first premium vehicle that is like standing outside, the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, we have also retrofitted that.
Like you mentioned about Mercedes, when I was just walking in, I saw the Mercedes, and it was turned into an electric vehicle. It was a real attraction there, and that got me. I got like, I have like lots of questions in my mind that how do you come up with such concept, and what are your future plannings? What are your visions?
Definitely. So we came up with the idea that normal people, they have this limit on cars, right? Either way, pollution is already a problem, and people are either way switching to electric. There was industrial revolution, there was information revolution. The next revolution is electric. There is no doubting it. And in countries like India, where affordable solutions for power and even for waste management is not there, right? For a new vehicle, if you get one new vehicle that's EV, that costs at least around like 15 lakhs. That's the minimum. Even if we try to push it down, we have some subsidy on it, it is still 13 to 14 lakhs. That is it. A normal guy, a normal person cannot buy it. It's not optimal for him. And they do understand the part that yes, it helps the environment, it helps other things, but they cannot buy it. It just does not fit in that pocket. And we are trying to get that solved. We are trying to, there are vehicles which are out there, which are in optimal like capacity, and they're okay for working, but they have to be discarded because of the scrap policy and the other things. We want to convert them into electric, so this goes easy on your pocket, and it is easily affordable, reliable, and it has a widespread impact, right?
Well, you yourself have grown up in Delhi itself, and how do you think an electric vehicle, like the idea that you're working on, is compatible in traffics like in Delhi and Mumbai there?
Definitely, I feel like it's actually even uh, more probable to come to that solution, more you could say preferable to come to the solution, because over time we had this rough estimate around like 1 or 2 billion is like lost in terms of as fuel, and in terms of there's 90% of the emissions are done by like transport, right? We could cut that short, and we have this green initiative to whomever is listening. Like if you get your car converted by us, we remove the engine, we take the engine number, and we plant a tree in that name. So we also have that. And for the traffic conditions you're talking about, we do have regenerative braking. We do have some other features where you pull on the brakes when the momentum is slowed down. It actually, the mechanism actually stores energy. And over time, I feel like IC engines have to be replaced over time with electric ones, and because it is more efficient in terms of longevity, right? And in terms of new car manufacturing, a lot of metal has to be put into it, a lot of equipments have been put into it. Rather than that, why don't we do this? We convert existing cars into electric ones. Right now, a lot of cars are there. Do you ever feel like in Delhi or Mumbai, ki, okay, the road is so free, I am enjoying it. If you are not, driving around 1 or 2 in the morning, there's no other way, right? For converting into electric, it is actually making it cleaner, making it affordable, and making it easier for people to actually help the environment. A normal person wants to help the environment. He wants to get things cleaned up. He wants to, promote this idea of green mobility, but he cannot because it's not affordable. That's our aim. That's the pain point we are aiming for. That's what we're doing.
It sounds like more like a revolution that you're trying to bring, by going green at the same time, change your existing vehicle like it happened in the past as well when we had like petrol vehicles, then you had to, change it to the CNG vehicles, and now it's time to go electric and choose Tadpole projects now. Absolutely. And are you getting like so many good feedbacks from all the audiences coming in, all the other delegates?
Definitely, definitely. They're asking for how did you come up with this innovation? The same questions you are asking. Ki how did you just think about it? So a founder, he just made a project for this Maruti 800. Initially, it was, and then later on, it came to the business point where he felt like it's not just me. It's just not me who wants a car that is affordable, that promotes e-mobility, and that is actually helpful to the complete environment in a way, and is not complete damaging as it's growing, right? Over time, while you're using your electric car, it's affordable and yet it is not damaging, which is somehow like it's surprising, but it is how it is. We are trying to bring a revolution, and it's more of a awareness revolution, because people have to know about electric cars. People have to know about this technology, that it exists, right? If a normal person is driving their car, sitting in the car, that's all right. But if you just provide them with this option, okay, you have this option of converting this into EV and functioning it at a cost that's exponentially lower, with almost no maintenance over time. That's just wear and tear parts. Other than that, there's no maintenance, and it's amazing. That's what we're trying to provide.
It absolutely is. So what we can do is, I mean, like a regular, people out there, like myself, who drive their, maybe a Santro or a Swift or any other car out there. So we can just choose to go with Tadpole. I mean, we can just hop on to your website and can get a quotation in order to change our car. Is it how this works?
Yes, that's exactly how it works. Our website is tadpoleprojects.com, and you can reach out there, put in your queries, put in which car you have. We have very step-by-step kind of a process. We initially take your car, tear it down in software, not actually, but tear it down in software, take a look where how the functioning is done, where the motors, batteries, and everything needs to be placed, and what all. It's a very customizable kind of a service. If you want range of a certain kilometers, we'd have a very different solution. If you need a speed of different kind, we would have a very different solution. So it is customizable. It's not just off the shelf. Yes, you have it. No, it's very tailor-made just for your use.
So it's more like a subway where you go and you choose for yourself.
Definitely.
And you get it done.
Definitely, and by that I can tell you love Subway.
Absolutely, and I absolutely love the idea that you work on, and I myself would be looking forward to get my car changed to an electric one. And I would love, a tree under my engine number there. I mean, named under my engine number.
Definitely.
And yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you so much for joining us in today.
Have a nice one.